I'm Vivek. I've been taking training from Pratyan Group and the Skill Assured Group for past 2.5 months in Python and machine learning AI and in data science field. I am a new hire for Bristlecon Associate Consultant for Data Analysis and Data Science Department. So today I'm going to present my project on Pratyan Restaurant Solutions. It's one and all solutions for all restaurant needs. So I will start my presentation by presenting my PPT. So my project is on Pratyan Restaurant Solutions. So it's a okay. So this is and today's agenda for the agenda for the projects is given here. So we will start with the project introduction. Then we will have what the goals of our project. Then we will discuss about the business modules. Then we will talk about the project requirements and the technical aspects and technical technologies we have used in our project. Then we will talk about all the key focus used in our project, the data dictionary we have designed, the data warehouse design, the schema, the architecture we have designed, and the solution snapshots. We will do a demo and we will end there. So let's start with the project. So what exactly is our project? So PRS, in short, Pratyan Restaurant Solutions, Services or Solutions. Uh, Pratyan Restaurant Services is a software designed to boost a restaurant's productivity and unlock profit by eliminating errors and automating fresh operational processes. By it, accounting, cash management, personal management, inventory management, or delivery services reconciliations. You will have a complete package bundled into one comprehensive software solution. So basically, what we will have is we will provide a software or services to solution to manage all their business requirements. Either it may be their accounting, their HR department, their waiters or their chefs, or the customers itself. We will be handling everything from basic needs to important needs. So let's talk about the goals of our project. The first important goal will be the migrating all the data successfully from a simple flat file. Either it may be Excel file, either it may be a JSON file, either it may be any type of delimited file or data from any cache registers or from anywhere, the admin computer, anywhere. We will be able to 100 successfully migrate 100% of data. Then we will be designing a good data warehouse schema or the architecture in our case. Then we will design a good data dictionary. Then we will show that we have successfully migrated 100% of data very accurately. Then we will visualize meaningful insights, business insights from the data that we have gathered. So these are our main goals for our project. So let's talk about the business modules in our project, that is PRS. So the first business module is administration block, the administration module. The client PRS application consists of a management space where number of clients, restaurants, and users are summed up in a separate tables. The clients and their details are added, and the number of restaurants under each clients are also added. You will be also able to add users who can operate the application with specific credentials. So basically, the administration module will contain a separate table containing all the clients, and under the clients what restaurants they own. So under the restaurants, they will have their separate users. The users may be anything from chef to waiter to the manager who is looking after the restaurant. So different roles will be available for the users. So these everything will be normalized and separated into separate tables. So the clients will be able to add their details about the restaurants and the restaurants users. Either it will be managers or so waiters or chefs or anyone. So this will be our administration block. Then we have accounting. Accounting poor cash management is one of the prime reasons why many restaurants fail to thrive. PRS is integrated with POS, delivery partners, and bank providing single source of data. So you know exactly what the source of daily sales or taking are and what have been banked. Multiple cash ups, best in class reconciliation, EPOS, credit, delivery services, banking exception reporting. So next module, the very important module in our PRS software is accounting module. So accounting module is as important as administration module. The accounting module contains all matters relating to the cash flow. So either it may be coming from the customers or means the sales, the tax or anything, or it may be the delivery services, or either it may be depositing to the bank or anything. So this accounting is very important module. So most restaurants fail to calculate their sales or calculate their exact profit or loss. So for every restaurant, this accounting is very important. So we provide one of our important service to the restaurant. So from using accounting module, then we have the HR module, the human resource module. PRS will take care of ensuring that you always resource well to provide excellent customer service. ROS is perfect tool to manage your staffing challenges. ROS is a centralized system that provides scheduling, daily, bi-weekly or monthly, budgeting and forecasting, employee onboarding, holiday and time off management, payroll integrated with leading payroll systems, reporting dashboard and KPIs. So the HR module is another important module for any business management, from managing the employees to managing their schedules, their wages, their salaries, their payrolls, and budgeting and forecasting. So these are some key important points for HR module. So this service also we will be providing. This all comes under our business modules. Then we have inventory modules and forecasting. Inventory is also very important. We should see that we are stocked that our resources are stocked in right way. The restaurant inventory, either it may be all the ingredients or all the raw materials that are required for the restaurants are stocked in a proper way and is available throughout their sales period. So PRS helps to optimize the supply chain and streamline producement, delivery, and inventory counting. Servicing to PRS inventory management software means getting the cost of food under control. It helps you save hundreds of hours in bookkeeping every month. Using end-to-end inventory management module can automate inventory and procurement processes, interlocation, transfer, and delivery the items at the right time to the right place at the right cost. Purchase order process, approval process, electronic data interchange, link with suppliers, interlocation transfer, cost of sales, reporting dashboard, and KPIs. So these are a few of our important APIs and features of our inventory stock management. So you know that delivery costs are very high. So using this module, we will be able to make right purchases and do delivery at right time, so providing profits to the restaurants. Then we have forecasting. Forecasting also is one of the important feature for any business like business solutions, restaurant solutions, as it provides future profits and gains for the restaurant. On using the PRS application, it helps the restaurant to keep a safe track on the income or the profit and the expenditure using the budgeting track sheet. So we will be tracking all the profits and all the loss, all the gains, all the sales we have made. Everything will be tracked, and using that information we can forecast. So what type of profit we will make if we keep on going with the current current flow. So this is also one of the important modules for our business modules. So let's see the project requirements. So here is the backlog that we have made. We will all the project requirements is listed here, from data migration to understanding the project, to creating data dictionary, to creating data warehouse schema, all the migration, all the transactions, and all the visualizations. Every project requirement is uh, given here as a backlog. So here are the project requirements. We have data sets, client data set, we have restaurant data set, user data set, countries data set, roles, subscription, and currencies, and data in scope. So we will be working with client data, restaurant data, and user data. So these are the data sets we have given, and these are the data scope we will be working on. So the technologies we have used. So our entire project is code with the base with Python base. We will be using PostgreSQL for our database, Talent for data integration, Pandas for visualization, Seaborn and Matplotlib for plotting graphs, Jupyter Notebook. All our visualization work will be done in Jupyter Notebook. Excel sheet is our basic. We will do basic data processing, then like cleaning and data management in Excel itself, and star UML for our schema design. So let's talk about the few key focuses of our project. We will include, we have given the data set. We will be designing a schema. We will do the migration, and we will use talent jobs for successful migration. We will be doing visualization, which is also very important in our project. Then we will be creating a data dictionary, data warehouse design, or the schema itself. The data, various data marks we can derive from the data warehouse design. Then we will do ETL process. So extracting information, transforming the data, and loading the data into the warehouse. So the ETL process we will be doing here. So storing or loading the same thing. Then we will be classifying our data on based on fact tables and dimension tables. We will be using Pandas for visualization and Talent for data migration or data integration. So PRS in numbers. So what is the amount of data we'll be using in our project? So we will be using 18 data entries, 8 data sets, 50 data fields, 25 tables, and 9 visualizations. We will be ending with the 9 visualizations. What insights we have gained? So here is the workflow of our project. So we will be given a data, a flat file. So the information is in very raw form. It's in just values and columns. So we have to and it's not even properly cleaned. So we'll be doing some basic data for transformation, the processing in this flat file. Either it may be cleaning or anything in Excel itself. So that is given. We will be cleaning the data set. Then we will be creating jobs and doing transformation, data transformation. Either it may be we will be using various filters or many other transformations using TMAP in Talent. So that is the process we are doing here. Then we will be migrating the to database. In our case, it's PostgreSQL. Then we will be accessing the database using Python for insights. So after successfully migrating the data into the database, we will be for performing operations and doing visualizations and finding some business insights. So we'll be analyzing and finding insights using Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. Then we will be retaining some useful reports for the customer or the clients or the restaurants who are using our solution or the services. So here is the data dictionary created for our data set. So we have divided into the client subheading. Then what the heading means, its description and its data range and what is the type of data. So we can see the entire data dictionary I have created for this project. So here we can see for all 25 tables I have created data dictionary. So this is one of our important goal for our project, and it's done. Okay, so next is data warehouse design. The data warehouse design is done in star UML. So all the 25 tables are used, and proper relationships are used to connect to each one and each other. So it's basically a type of snowflake schema. So you can see the main fact table here, which is the restaurant, and the second fact table is the cash up app. So here we have two fact tables, which is the restaurants and cash up table, and this restaurant is connected to departments. It contains all the department information. Then PDQ machines, all the digital transaction money transaction machine is all information is stored in PDQ machines, and restaurant addresses. So each restaurant has its own address, so it will have one-to-one relationship. Each restaurant can have multiple PDQ machine, so one-to-many relationships, and restaurants can have multiple departments. So these are our dimensions tables. Then again, restaurant tables are normalized into countries, their country code, their country zip code, everything, and the language they speak. Everything is separated, normalized, and it's further normalized into currency ID and their symbol. Then the restaurants have clients. The clients will have one primary contact, so that's given here. Then the clients will have their product, so that's given in this table. Then they will have their middle module, their functional module, and their features. Then the client will have multiple accounts. No, one account. Each client will have one account, but clients can have multiple restaurants. Then the what subscription type the account has, so that information is given in the subscription table. So the account can have multiple users. The multiple users have different types of role. Either it may be manager role, HR role, or waiter role, or chef, or security guard, or the delivery person. So all the roles are defined in the roles table. So this is the administration module. So this entire schema, half of the schema is the administration. The other half is our sales and accounting. So the accounting is made named as the cash up module. The cash up is a fact table. It contains cash up PDQ. Details about its cash payment made and the PDQ machines, PT cash information, wage advances, wage information about pages of their employees. Then the amount made, API amount, either it may be cash amount or API amount made by third party restaurants, either, which is tie up with the rest other with the tie up with the parent restaurant. Then we have banking info, what deposits are made by whom. So all the banking info is given here, and if there is any note about the amount deposited, all the notes are saved here in the cash up note table. Then we have sales, about information about sales, and the tax paid on particular sales also is given here. So this is our entire data warehouse design. So here are the fact tables that we are using: restaurant and cash up, the admin and the accounting. Here are the examples of the dimension table we are using. Then we have the data mart design. So we can see that the whole data warehouse is very big. But if you want to extract only specific information, like only client details, we don't have to go through the entire data warehouse. So we have divided few data marts. In our case, 3 data marts, one client data mart, one user data mart, and one restaurant data marts. So this will be acting as our fact tables, and these are our dimension tables for our data marts. So green color represents one data mart, red represents one user data mart, and blue color represents one restaurant data mart. So here is the data set we are using, the administration and the accounting module. So 2 different modules and all the different tables. Here is the example of the screenshot of the raw data we have received. It's in Excel format. So using talent jobs. So we are creating pre-job to make connection with the database, using post job to make close the connection with the database, and we are using jobs we are taking input specific table, Excel table as input. Then using tmap module, we are doing some filtering. Either it may be sorting, or either it may be removing null values, or either it may be some using some filter. We want only these particular values. So using that specific filter, using expression, all this tmap thing is mapping is done using tmap module. Then one output is given to the database. So the all the data is directly sent into the database, and other output is given to the log row. So this is basically to show the console output that we are inserting right data values. So we have created all the jobs for all the tables. So this is our database. It's our Postgres SQL database. So here we can see in our Postgres SQL server in database we have admin.prs, which is our Pretty restaurant solutions. In schema we have talent. In talent we have inserted all the tables. So if I open any one of the table, example, let's see sales table, we can see all the values inserted successfully using talent. So for we can see all the 25 tables which are given in the Excel sheet are successfully inserted into the database. So this is our 100% data migration and data migration that have done using talent data integration software. So next, let's see about the sales analysis we have done. So we have all the information from the database. So we can directly get the information from the database and do data analysis. The first analysis we have made is sales analysis. So we can see the table itself. Let's see the table itself. We have credit card tip, we have drinks payment, we have food payment, and we have service charges, takeaway payment, and cash up ID. So using all this, what we can calculate the total and make a pie chart analysis. So that's what we are doing here. So about 18.47% cash is made, money amount sales is made from the drink payments itself, and 22.67% amount is made from food payments. So majority of the sales is for this particular restaurant is made from drinks and food payments alone. So 41.14% sales. So this is our sales analysis, and rest 15% is credit card tip, other 15% is takeaway payments. So the insight we can give is the takeaway payments is quite less compared to the sales we have made just by selling drinks and food. Then other payments, then we have service charges as separate payment. So majority is just drinks and food. Now we have petty cash payment, petty cash analysis. So petty cash is also one of the important way money is made, profit is made for the restaurant. So again, about 21.57% petty cash is made from drinks, and 20.79% petty cash is made from food and sunrise. So about 42% total petty cash is made from just food, drinks, and sunrise. So we can see all the data, how petty cash is made in this pie chart. Then we will be talking about payment method analysis. So this is also one of the important insight we have made. We can see that from the above graph, most of the payments are made using first PDQ machine. So the about more than 50 payments from the given data set is made from only first PDQ machines, and less than about 25 PDQ payments is made from second PDQ machine. Then we have a good number of customers using vouchers. So it's the same amount of people who are using second PDQ machines are also using vouchers. So it's this is also one of important insight we have made from the given data set. Then we have the third party restaurant sales. So third party analysis, amount made by third party restaurants. So we can see how much Domino's is making, how much KFC is making, how much Box is making, how much Dunkin' Donuts is making, how much Zomato is making, how much is Swiggy is paying, and Uber Eats is making from our third party tie up with us. So what sale, how much sales are third party restaurants are making by having a tie up with us. So this is also one of the important business insights we are making. So here is the line graph for total bank amount of over period of time. So how much amount is deposited to bank to our account, our restaurant account. So we can see it over time. So in 2016 to 17, we can see the ups and downs of our restaurant sales, restaurant profits, money management. So we can see over from 2016 to 2021, we can see this line graph. So here is the banking analysis. So who all are depositing the money? So Alex have been depositing the most amount of times to our bank. Next is David and GM and John. So this is our the various people who have bank amount. This is also very important insight we have made from our uh, data set. So let's see the code base and demo. So here is our the database itself. All the 25 tables which are successfully migrated into our database. Here is our data dictionary. So for each department we have created, each table we have created its data dictionary. So it is product ID. This is if the product is active or not, the display name, the product code, the product name, its range, and data type. So product ID is always integer, which is number, and it's always unique. If product is active or not, it is boolean. The product name is text or string, the product code is text or string, and the product name is text or string. So this is our data dictionary. Data base we have seen, and now we will go see the visualization. So this is our code base using using Jupyter Notebook and using all this library, Pandas library, NumPy, Matplotlib, Cbot, and PsychoPG. These are the libraries we have used for our data visualization process. So we have used PsychoPG for getting the data from the database, which is our PostgreSQL. So here are the database credentials. Then we are making connection. These are the functions which are used to make connections with the database. So we have specified the database name. Okay, and here is the function, is the code base for getting the data for sales data. So from PostgreSQL select everything from talent sales dot sales, and we are writing it as a data frame. So we can see the data frame here. Then we are getting only specific the values. So we are getting all the sum of the total values we have made from credit card tip, from Dix payment. So we are getting all the total values, and we are writing it as a specific series. From here you can see the series, and we are plotting this series. So this is how we are doing visualization for our data set, from our data set and from our database. And we are finding a very important insight about the sales data. Similarly, we are doing for the petty cash, a pie chart, and a bar plot for our types of payment, PDQ machine payment. Same for another pie chart for third party sales, Another pie chart. This is for through API. So we have seen the amount made for third party direct sales. Here using the API through the app itself. So how much sales are we are making? So here is the banked amount to different line graphs, and here we have the total various people who have deposited the money to the bank. So this is our code base. We have done everything visualization in Jupyter Notebook using different various visualizing libraries. So thank you for allowing me for presenting this project, and thank you Krishna Kumar sir and Subramaniam sir for giving me this wonderful opportunity for working on this project. Thank you.